Ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
Good evening.
Our theme for the day is anger is momentary madness. So control your passion or it will control you. An excellent theme. How many of you here can honestly say that you're short-tempered? Some very honest answers and excellent. You should honestly give yourself a big round of applause. Admitting you're short-tempered is something that most people do not like. It shows a sign of weakness. But some people, when they accept that they have an issue like this, they challenge it. They fight against it. And they always come out on top. Thanks to our Vice President of Education, we have a new addition to the meeting. She termed it O, the English language. In this addition, we will discuss words that are generally pronounced wrong because the English language is also very foolish. You have so many different spellings for words, and half the time you don't even pronounce half of them. For example, the word honor. Why do you have the H? Can anyone give me a good reason why anyone would add the H to honor and you don't even use it? Anyone? Maybe foreign origin? Maybe. I would say the man who actually wrote the word first was bored and wanted to mess with the people who read it. The second word is career. I heard some people say carrier, which makes you wonder, I have a long career ahead. It's strange. Remember that it's the word career. To take this meeting ahead, we have a gentleman. He's an example of a gentleman. When he comes here and he speaks, as Mr. Lakshmi now said, you have no choice but to listen. Calm, composed, always ready to listen to the audience, always aware of what's happening around him. Please put your hands together and welcoming LGT Kumaran Beti as the Chief Minister.
Good evening, Toastmasters.
Good evening.
The general evaluator was late by 5 minutes today. He promises that this action will not be repeated the next time, and every time he will come on time. For reprimanding himself, please give him a round of applause. To help me in my role as a general evaluator today, I have 3 people who will constitute my team, starting with the R counter. The R counter, can you introduce yourself, please? Is the husband or the wife both raise your hands? You are the R counter.
Yes, my name is Venkat. I'll be counting your short R's and long R's. That's all.
In the course of making a speech, we have a shortage of words. Sometimes we have a passage of time, and we going to use the filler words of "a" and "whose." This sounds a little not so nice in your speech. In the course of your speech, when the R counter comes and points it out to you, please make note of the same and try to avoid these filler words next time you speak. That's the role of the R counter. Thank you, sir. The grammarian.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
As a grammarian, I am supposed to note down the grammatical errors that each and every speaker makes, and also whether the speaker uses the word of the day, that is gauge, meaning to measure, to evaluate. And there is a new addition, as our MC said, oh, the English language. So you have to pronounce it the way it is supposed to be pronounced in English, honor and career. Hope you pronounce other words as well. Over to you.
The role of the grammarian is not only to pass out the areas of improvement, but also highlight effective use of English and good words used in the course of the speech. The timer, please.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Shivani. I will be the timer for today. I don't have the cards with me, the green and red. Does somebody have it?
Don't think you should be sitting up front. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm the timer and I'm actually taking more time to explain. I should be keeping.
Your pardon, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm part of the problem.
Can you come forward, ma'am?
Yes. It's okay. Okay, I'll just talk and then come and sit. So as the timer, my role is to keep time of every person who speaks here, beginning with the Sergeant at Arms, followed by the President and the MC and the General Evaluator, and also the speakers. So, and then we will have the table topics. In the table topics, the timing is anybody who speaks a time below 1 minute will not be eligible to win a prize. So at the end of 1 minute, I will be showing the green card, and at the end of 2 minutes, I will be showing the red card. And I'm sorry, I missed a card in between, which is the orange. And at the end of 1.5 minutes, I will be showing the orange card, and then 2 minutes is the red card, and after that, the card will not be shown. Over to the General Evaluator. Thank you.
At the end of 2 minutes and 7 minutes, the card will continue to stay the red card until the finishes speaking. No indication of disqualification exceeding of time will be made known. The listener for today is my good friend who is sporting a lovely yellow attire, Madhuri.
Okay, I'm so not prepared. As a listener, I will be listening throughout the session. At the end of the session, I will be questioning you on very, very important points which the speakers as well as the table topic speakers have made. Thank you.
I believe my point is proven when I said everything is calm when Mr. Kumran is here. Please give him a big round of applause. Anger is an emotion that is very hard for me to achieve. A lot of people have tried angering me, insulting, hitting me. But it's hard for that to happen. When I was in second PU, I used to get angry like this. And always, at the end of it, I knew that I hurt someone. I knew that my anger was not justified, that I had exacerbated it. So I went to the internet and I looked up ways to controlling your anger. You'll find the usual, take a deep breath. But when you're angry, you're not going to think about taking a deep breath. You're only going to think of punching the other person in the face. I found one method that actually worked for me. You take a rubber band and you put it on your arm. Every time you get angry, pull it and hit your hand. It might hurt, but that pain gets your mind away from the anger. It brings you back to reality. I've gone through many rubber bands in that process, which has even annoyed my mother. She goes there and can't find a single rubber band. But I can guarantee you, such a method works. It's worked for me, it will work for you. Our first speaker for the day is a person I have not met before. This is a person I have not spoken to before, except for when I called her earlier this evening. I asked her but two questions. How short-tempered are you? To which she said, I'm not really sure. They then asked her, when you do get angry, how do you control it? How do you deal with it? She said she remained silent. What I could interpret from this is that our LGET is a very lucky man. Before the speaker comes to give a second project from the CC manual, I would like her evaluator, Mr. Priyadarshi, please read out the guidelines.